Strong fans, the spring edition of Coastal Football 2023 has come to an end. And for the second time in 3 years, it was completely washed out by heavy monsoon-like rains throughout the day on Saturday.
And I like where we ended. And so it was part of the reason why I didn't feel like playing in a game in adverse conditions, going out, keeping our guys healthy. And I thought it was awesome, to be honest. I thought it was great. Our players competed hard. They adapted quickly with open arms, and I was surprised but encouraged. They picked things up. So I'm very pleased where we're at right now.
I think he was at peace with what he saw going into it.
It was good. We were able to get everything done that we needed to get done. I felt like really pleased with our progress. Our players are adapting to our coaches, our style, our system. We're working hard, and we got better. Like, the biggest thing I tried to do every day was just see our guys become a better football team, a close football team. And
goals for this year: people learn the offense, people learn the defense, know where to be.
I didn't know any of the guys, neither did my staff. So the big part going into spring for us was evaluating our players, who can play and who couldn't. Right, offensively, just adapting to the system, watching our line guys get better, our skill guys get better defensively, adjusting to the system, who can play, and really that. So when you say what was my goal, that was my goal. I didn't have any high standard that we got to be this way or these guys got to be starters or other guys. The goal was just, we got to get better as a football team. Offensively, we got to protect the football, and we got to learn the system. Defensively, we got to run on the ball, we got to tackle, and we got to create turnovers. And
with a new coaching staff, you're going to see a lot of changes. I don't care where you are. Look at Matt Rule in Nebraska, okay? He's bringing his whole new style into Nebraska. There's going to be a lot of changes there. Look at Dion in Colorado. There's a whole new changes in there. So, yes, the previous regime had very successful years here at Coastal Carolina, but I don't care where you are, you're going to have changes. And so this spring was the beginning of some of these changes that you'll start seeing come fall. It's just the way it is. It's true in every sport. For every head coaching change, they all have the same type of changes when a new coaching staff comes in. Someone gets promoted up, possibly a different story. New coaching staff is in, and it's also about recruiting at this point. And his number one recruit that he had to bring in for this year, some kid by the name of quarterback of Grayson Mickle, I think is how you say it, McGull. Yeah, Grayson. Okay. So his biggest recruit was keeping Grayson in Conway.
Grayson was by far our best recruit we signed this offseason, in case you're wondering. What a great young man, fierce competitor. I mean, just a fierce competitor. He doesn't want to, I think he tries to beat his grandma in chess if he can. But just great young man, loves Coastal Carolina. I think that was a big part of it. Loves his teammates, and they love him. The style of offense, I think it's been a big thing for Grayson in his development of a quarterback. Literally told me, he said, this is the most fun I've ever had. He's having a great time. He's healthy. He's gotten bigger, stronger. He's had a great offseason.
The offense is going to look different. Previous years, it was a spread option, triple threat. And Grayson put up numbers throwing the ball. He put up the numbers because the run opened up the pass and the opportunities presented itself. I expect this year to be different. I think it's going to be a pass-heavy offense. Look at where his track record's from, okay? Pass-heavy at Ohio State. Pass-heavy at NC State. I think it's going to be a flip-flop now where Grayson's arm is going to be the primary weapon this fall. New strides are going to have to take place in this spring season. Spring and summer is where you make your establishments, okay? You don't just show up on the first day of fall and day one and say, okay, here I am. Well, I'm going to be the next great best thing. All right. I'm here so we can all begin now. No, the work comes in February and March and into possibly April for some schools, and then in the summer. And then by then, you've established yourself as a potential person who can play and be a heavy contributor and or starter for the fall. So this is that time frame that Coach Beck is putting a lot of evaluation in. Some people might not be on the roster that were thinking they were going to be on the roster, and vice versa. He might be bringing in new faces to the portal that to it's just opened. Okay. So the roster is still not set. And that happens again, transitioning from any new coach. Just the reality of life as a collegiate athlete, especially in today's day and age with the transfer portal being as ridiculous as it is. If you can't tell, I'm not a fan of the transfer portal, but if it's there to help you, you're not, it's shame on you for not using its services and maximizing your opportunities. And I believe Coastal will be maximizing their opportunities. This Labor Day weekend, they're on a long flight to the left coast. They've got Pasadena on their minds, UCLA. We got some big plans for Coastal Carolina fans with a partnership with UCLA with one of my colleagues who covers UCLA full time. So we'll be able to bring some inside scoop and share some knowledge from the UCLA point of view, and I'll do it for the Coastal Carolina point of view for them. Please, if you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, and comment below. Sean's up.